great to be back all year. I've been counting the days away to get back, get back, get back, get back to Bonner Magiccon. Who was here last year? Anyone? Right, last year, if you remember, I don't. I lost my mind. I broke my glasses. I drank way too much booze, and I lost my fucking shoes. Right?
Die Magiccon 7 bot am vergangenen Wochenende Stargäste aus der Herr der Ringe, der Hobbit, die Ringe der Macht und Shadow and Bone auf.
Oh, Tolkien fans, you are the best in the world. I know this because I am one. There are some Kiwis here. There are some Aussies here. There are a couple of hobbits who are a bit late. But I promise you they will be here. And the last time I saw Ryan Gage, he was sneaking around the back streets of Lake Town doing something weird in a dress. So we've got some catching up to do. Have a brilliant night, have an amazing weekend, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Organisatorisch setzte man auf Bewährtes. Jedoch unterstützte diesmal die Drag Queen Wawa Wild, Laurie Dungy und Nessie erfolgreich auf der Bühne als MOC.
Yeah, I was fearing that you might tell me that I'm the pony now. Oh, do I carry you both?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
let's go.
So Vava will be here accompanying us on our adventure through the weekend.
Yeah.
So look forward to that.
But don't worry, I won't look like this all weekend. But you look gorgeous. Oh, you're way too nice. Thank you very much.
Very nice. Very nice.
Sag mal, wer bist du denn?
Also ich bin der Zwerg Senshi.
Und was trägst du da alles mit dir rum?
Ich trage allerhand an Kochgeschirr mit mir rum, damit ich was kochen kann.
Verpflegst du dich alleine oder hast du eine ganze Truppe, die du verpflegen musst?
Also ich tendiere dazu, eher Truppen zu verpflegen.
So eine Art Feldkoch.
Ja, genau. Feldkoch für allerlei Labyrinthe, Dungeons etc.
Und was findet bei dir so Einzug in deinen Wok?
Alles, was ich finden kann. Also alles, was der Dungeon so hergibt. Monsterteile, hier so ein Wurzelgemüse, da, alles, was ich so kriegen kann.
Ist das denn auch lecker?
Wenn ich koche, schon.
Auch wenn es Schnecken sind?
Auch wenn es Schnecken sind.
Das hast du jetzt auch alles aus einem bestimmten Werkstoff gemacht, hast du mir gerade erzählt.
Ja, genau. Also die Rüstungsteile sind aus einem dickeren Eferfoam gemacht, den man tatsächlich im Baumarkt findet als Matten, so Allzweckmatten, die man zum Beispiel unter Waschmaschinen stellen kann.
Das ist dann auch ein bisschen leichter, als wenn der Bock aus Metall wäre. Ne?
Auf jeden Fall.
Gut gut zwergische Küche.
Ja, gut zwergische Küche, das kann man so sagen, ja.
We waited for him for over 20 years now to come to Germany, to come to Rincon and to Magiccon. So please give a big round of applause for Elijah! How was your trip to Germany?
It was great, yeah. It was really good. Oh, flew from Los Angeles yesterday.
Okay.
And yeah, reasonably rested. Happy to be here. I can't believe. So this was formerly Rincon,
right?
Which was a dedicated Lord of the Rings convention, and I've never been, which is kind of wild all this time. So I'm pleased to finally be here.
We were in Berlin, the entire cast, doing a press tour for the Two Towers, I believe. And Elijah had been with us. And then he flew to New York to appear in Saturday Night Live. But he was also doing press in New York. And it was like 10 o'clock at night when he was doing press. And for us in Berlin, it was, 2 or 3 in the afternoon or something. And Elijah was in a room on his own. And journalists from our press conference in Germany would go into a room and speak to him through a camera. And he couldn't see them, he could just hear them in his ear. And he would have to look into an empty camera and just answer questions. And he was really jet lagged and really tired. And that kind of setup, it doesn't give you any energy. Because you're in an empty room with a camera, no humans, and you're just talking to an empty space. And Elijah's like this. So the publicist from Rings came over to our table at lunchtime, Billy and I, and said, hey, could you just go in and give Elijah some energy? Just kind of say, hey, keep going, we love you, and we'll see you soon, we'll see you in New York. And we were like, yeah, okay, we can do that. And she said, just so you know, he can't see you, he can only hear you. And I was like, wait. She was like, yeah, he can only hear you in his ear, but he won't be able to see anything, he just sees a camera. And I turned to Billy and I said, can I do it? And he's like, yeah, okay. He didn't know what it was going to be. And I didn't have anything written down. I just thought, I'll just disguise my voice, So I had a clipboard, and I love like Ali G back in the day, and all these kind of people, Borat, and So I just thought, well, what's an easy, effective way that I can disguise my voice? And I knew that I could do this kind of German thing where I talk like this because I still speak English, but it's not exactly the way that I speak. And honestly, what I was trying to do was I was trying to make him realize that as the questions got more and more ridiculous, it can't have been real. It must be fake because it started
out that the question might be slightly real, and then obviously it got more and more crazy. And the thing with the wigs is just, I knew that Elijah had worn wigs for the last 2 years that we were together making Lord of the Rings. So I said to him, "Do you wear wigs?" And he said, "No." And I was like, "What?" I knew that he wore wigs. So then I was like, "Have you worn wigs?" Expected him to say, "Oh yeah, I have," when I did Lord of the Rings. And he went, "Sometimes." And then I said, "Will you wear wigs?" "Maybe." And then it didn't, you know, again, you don't think about it, it just came out. "Then will you wear wigs?" And then it starts laughing, you know. But it was great, it was on my birthday. And I didn't know at the time, but Peter Jackson and a whole bunch of other people, Sean Astin, Billy Boyd, a whole bunch of other people were in a separate studio watching Elijah's reaction and me. And they were just like on the floor laughing. So I do like pranks. And Elijah took it very well, you know. And the crazy thing is, like, at every convention now, someone in this situation will be like, "Elijah, when will you wear wigs?" He's like,
As all of us in the film, there's a few things, you know, we all got to New Zealand. I'll tell this first. The first time I met Sean Astin, right? So I'd never met him in my life, but of course I knew who he was, and I was a fan of his films, and huge Goonies fan, still am, holy shit. Goonies never say die. And so I was in LA at a hotel, I was getting a wig fitting, and I do wear wigs. I can't remember if I was coming or going, but we met each other in the lobby. And he was there for his wig fitting as I was about to leave for mine, or something like that. And we saw each other and immediately embraced. Like, I'd never met him, but I knew who he was, and I knew that we were all about to go on this extraordinary journey together, and that he and I obviously were going to be bonded, right? And that was kind of symbolic of all of our connections as we were meeting each other, in the sense that we all kind of knew we were about to embark on something together. There was this sense of, we are each other's people and we're going to be linked. So there was this kind of instant sort of, I don't know, understanding that we are our people. And then, you know, there is the real experience of getting to know these people and, you know, genuinely becoming friends quite quickly, honestly, which is a real credit to the way that the movie was cast. All lovely people, like, everybody was a dream and a delight.
Is this Balrog made by you?
It was made by me and another creator that is a little bit more expert than me in making these things.
What is this made from?
It is made from different materials, styrofoam, just paper. There's all different kinds of layers that go into it. It took 6 months in total to make it completely, with different layers of painting and lots of things that we had to redo. The holes for the eyes are pretty small, so I cannot see a lot, but I try my best to see my surroundings and have a helper with me that doesn't let me walk into walls.
The magic of Magiccon.
That is the collective magic we all
thought. Das ist Deutsch.
Just stretching and just stretching, you know. 6 pounds, 6 pounds.
Of my career would be The Hobbit, simply because the weight of that role was massive to me as a Tolkien fan, from that 7-year-old kid, like I said, to all of the Tolkien fans out there, to the fact that there was already a movie set up with another actor in that role. Like I said, I usually get a part when someone else drops out or doesn't do it in the end. So yeah, there was all of that. And just a feeling of being a small person in very, very big shoes, which is odd because Thorin is a small person and I'm a big person, so it was a sort of weird dichotomy. But yeah, I didn't unpack my suitcase when I got to New Zealand for about the first 10 weeks because I thought I was going to be the one going home. But yeah, I decided an opportunity like this is never coming along again in my life, and so I made the most of every single second of that job. Thanks.
You were fantastic, thank you.
Is a Mayfell, right through his jacket and his boots are yellow. Reeds by the shade, lilies on the water, old town Bonner Maritim and the river Oktober. citations in.
Stockholm.
Seit der klassische Costume Contest durch den Catwalk abgelöst wurde, steigen die Teilnehmerzahlen rapide an, zur Freude der Zuschauer. Alles richtig gemacht. Auf den Aftershow-Partys steppte der Bär oder auch mal die Schildkröte. Schneller als man gucken kann, ist so eine Con auch schon wieder vorbei. Vielleicht hilft euch dieses kleine Video über den Con-Blues hinweg. Habt Spaß und lasst euch nicht unterkriegen.